in Week 13. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
You got the money over there, easy.
Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Murray now on 1st down. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. 7 yards to pick up there.
Yeah, that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down. The tight end there. Now brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now Murray again. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Myles Garrett make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the 1st quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here.
Oh, come on, right up the
street. Team they're facing, but they watch the film as well. So they'll take many of those same principles and try and apply them in this game to see if they fixed what was wrong with them in the last game.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
At the Rams' 35-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Shotgun now for Murray.
Oh, boy, he's so lucky to
complete
do.
this to Ingram is tight
Gotta have my
end.
safety right
And
there.
he gets it down to the 32. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Defensively, they better figure something out. Opening drive, he already has 4 catches.
And if you have to figure out how to stop him defensively, that usually means you weaken your defense. That means that now the offense is doing the dictating, and they should have other things open up as well.
Push him back. Shit.
And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
First drive of the game. We did see this in practice, didn't we? Because they allowed us to stay and watch and see what their opening script would be, even though we don't know the exact play calls. That looks a lot like what we saw them execute, doesn't it?
It really does. And in practice, it wasn't about a lot of big shots on that opening drive. They wanted to put together a series of plays, sustain it. They've done that. The defense now on their heels a little.
That they are. And you know what else is happening now? They're gaining information. They're gaining knowledge about how the defense is planning on playing them. So not only are they being successful on this drive, they're filing things away for future drives in this game.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun.
Wow.
Oh,
my gosh, man.
9 yards, and that leaves him just
I don't know
short.
what's up
So
with
it'll be
those
3rd
inside
and
traps.
less than a yard.
Dang.
So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing. Because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to.
He'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Evan Ingram with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0.
Makes the score.
Somebody always will be open.
Rams nothing. Jake Elliott set to kick
Now
it.
after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Jackson from the shotgun. That's caught by his tight end, Dalton Keene. And down he'll go at the 25.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Play action. Now Jackson.
All right.
And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
It's 2nd and 8.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 3-yard.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, Jackson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 30.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. This time Jackson will throw it. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. First 23 yards, the final tally. They'll run with Cook, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the Cardinals' 6-yard line.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You better also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
To the right side, he's got Cooper.
Oh, they cheated me.
They're able to hold
give me
him
that.
to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Jackson will keep it, trying to wedge his way in there.
Oh,
no
my
signal.
God.
I think he got there. He did it. They try the sneak, but not enough push. He doesn't get in. And this Cardinal defense comes up with a goal line stand. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division.
This is silly ass shit, man. Come on.
You know, you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Myles Garrett in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. On play action, it's Murray. Going deep for Hopkins. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
1st and 10.
Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
So a gain of 6 there on first.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. throwing again on second.
Oh
down.
my God! Look
Jackson.
at this silly shit. This nigga.
Look at the big man rumble.
Oh, that's why I don't even want to play no more.
You gotta love it, baby.
Look at this silly crap they gave him. Oh.
For the Cardinals touchdown.
That's why this game won't let me do good. He able to come back.
Big dream right
I don't even
there.
know if that was him or somebody else. It might have been.
Nothing like a big man with football, is
All
there?
right, here you go. That's how I start off. Damn, 14-0.
Every single time.
That worked.
And his dream was answered on that one, wasn't it? It was realized. He picks it off and takes it to the end zone.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
And see, what I'm not understanding is,
Jake Elliott set to kick.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
but you tell me when he actually
And this
he
will
actually
not
jumped
be
back.
returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
He jumped back with his that D line, the D end, and they get pick.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the pick six, and they've decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
At the 42-yard
From the gun, it's Jackson.
Problem.
And this
I
one
don't know, man.
incomplete.
But see, they don't get a lot of face masks
that
on.
one, and it's 3rd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Again, Jackson. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
And the Rams first down.
Now Jackson on first down. Over the middle, Cooper with him. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
What am I doing that I don't get his sticks like that, man?
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And this is caught at the 8. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the Rams are going to have it 1st and goal as they'll take this down to about the 3. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. On 2nd and goal, Jackson.
Oh, this got down here again, and I got down here again and get no points, man. God.
Should be the final play of the first half.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect
Because they can cover
from the
everything,
defense, so the ball's got to come out
cover
fast.
everything,
Got to get it in his hands
man.
quicker.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Cover everything, man. Cover everything. What can you do when everything's covered?
The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Man, no issue passing on him, but everything's covered. Getting the, a small situation like that, you go and get in 3-4, you cover everything down there.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. From the gun, Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Play action. It's Jackson. Flushed out right. Open man. He completes it to Judy. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 32-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. To throw again is Jackson. He's going to get this one down to Cook. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At the 24-yard line.
Give to Cook out of
Wow,
the
this guy got off that block.
In his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Let's make it go. Let's make these babies cry right now. 59. Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Ain't no such.
Here's Jackson to throw. And he finds Cook. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 16.
It's a
nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down.
Oh, the animation's so good. Look at
Incomplete.
this
Too
play.
tough to hold on to that one. It's
You know they
2nd
shouldn't
down.
have done
The
that. Why they
passing windows are just not there. That's just
He had
another
all
example
that
of
room
how great
in the
this
front.
defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. That's complete right around the 8. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Look at that.
And he'll
He
get
ran
into
through
the
that.
end zone. Touchdown Rams.
I can't.
Bryce
I ain't
Love,
complaining, but God
his
dang.
6th touchdown
He
of the
ran through that.
season. And the Rams are able to get back within a touchdown.
Hey, y'all got
That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis
Sometimes
on their
they don't let
side.
you run into
We
you
know
like
this.
that.
We know where we
And
are.
other instincts,
But
there you go.
sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet
Can we get a
relaxed
hit
enough
fit?
to get it
Can I
done.
get a hit fit?
On the return
Can I get
is
one?
Juju Smith-Schuster.
Nope.
And able to get this out to the 25.
over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it.
Pick one.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
They'll take over.
2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
How you get
And I
everybody on
just
the team?
wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him
Anytime Sniper got our quarterback
necessarily,
lay
but I also wonder
hits
if it's
like
going to
that.
nerve him a little
Something.
bit. Does it lead to
I
another
got to
one?
figure out what it is.
Or does he
I
find a
gotta
way
teach
to
me.
pull it together and become sharp again?
Trying to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
Ball carrier.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
From the 29, Jackson.
Oh,
That'll be
right.
caught by the tight end, Keene. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down.
And the Rams first
All
down.
that dude had to come forward, boy. He was a big city.
They run Cook. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
He's brought
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
touchdown.
Dalvin Cook, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
14.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Smith-Schuster now to return. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Woo!
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives,
3-yard line.
let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also, you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in the mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground. On 2nd and 2, Murray.
Come on, hit him, man. Hit him.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
At the 43-yard line.
From the gun, Murray.
Oh,
that'll be
pick
knocked
6.
away. It's incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for, but it'll be 2nd down.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. Past the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Cortland Sutton, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then
Had to give
navigate
him
break
something.
free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. When they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 21-14. And they and will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Back now here on EA Sports. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Jackson from the shotgun. That's going to be caught by Judy. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson.
Oh, my gosh. Game. Game. Game.
He'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
A pass there over the middle to start things out. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the 19-yard line.
Shotgun now for Murray. He's going to
I'll tell you what.
And he's got it past the 30.
Once this nigga can't make tackles, man. Niggas can't make tackles.
On that one and a first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Murray now on first down.
Oh!
He's on the grab over the middle.
Game.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing again, Murray. Finds his tight end, Ingram. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Again, they'll throw with Murray.
And
down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Yetur Gross-Matos in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now here's Michael Dixon. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
Yeah, lead this thing. I can get in a second. What? Oh, my gosh. What?
And they'll get to this and touch it. Looks like right at the 15-yard line here.
At their own 15-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. Play action. Now Jackson. Flush to his right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow.
complete to a
Yes, it was a touchdown, and not just a TD, but how about a long touchdown that puts them in a great position now.
And now just an extra point away from tying this thing. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Bring it, Timothy.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Dancing to his left.
Woo!
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down.
At the 41-yard line.
That was a smart play back.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing on 1st down is Murray.
Woo!
This is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kenneth Murray. The 20. And he will bring it back. It's an interception.
Oh, I finally got somebody to play out route good.
Kicker on for the extra
I was
In a
about
tie
to down
game,
it
fourth
right
quarter,
there.
that's
Make
about
Burns
as big
time
of a
out.
defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right
It's like
there.
you can't
They've
give away
seen
points
things that
to
have
the guy,
happened
you
before.
know what I mean?
They knew in certain situations type of plays they like to run.
Bad as you hate to be like, yo, let me,
And were able to
what
go
if something would
after the
happen,
football,
and
get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
couldn't get in.
Fielded
Yep.
near the back of the end zone.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. Right? Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last that didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Yo, my boy got 3 picks this game. He's trying to show out for the team.
Picked off at the
Okay.
21. Just a little bit
No,
of
the other corners got 8 up
now
beginning
these
of the year.
last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed, or they showing him things different than what he expected?
He got hurt.
For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
Burn his own time out right now.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. They run it again with Cook. This may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down.
You know what I
keep
did?
it in the hands of my offense. I want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
That ain't the play I picked. Why they do that, man? This game is bonkers for that.
Check, 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 check. Check 59.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
I wouldn't be surprised. No, well, I already had called the timeout, but it just popped up again.
On play action, it's Murray. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive. Okay. About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key.
He got playing on, man. Yo,
and he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
They'll look to throw. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
At the 40-yard line.
Murray to air it out again. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Yeah.
Down to a knee goes Jackson, and that should seal it.
Today's final score,
A great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles. And really the difference, obviously, was that 4th quarter. They dominated.
And it has to start with believing that you can make that comeback. Because we've been in games before. We've done games where you just look at one team and realize they have no chance of making it back. Not in the one we just saw here. They did it, and they did it well.
So for L.A., they pick up win number 4 on the campaign as they emerge victorious here. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to the Windy City to take on the Bears. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, it's a tough one to swallow as they drop back to 8-4 on the year. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Carolina Panthers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Coop at 9 for 155. Okay. Coop at 5 for 52. Really 3 for 70.